Our gang is here to stay. It just wouldn't make sense given the current progression of everything. We already had the tearing down of Guts' psyche and his subsequent regrowth. Guts is no longer doomed. Back so soon? Berserk 369, the middle finger chapter of all modern Berserk. I joked last week about Berserk 368 being the most recent chapter, whereas in fact, Berserk 369 is actually the most recent chapter, and it's even sadder than the second most recent chapter, Berserk 368. And the saddest part of all, there's actually even more sad chapters to come, since I was once again lying a second ago when I said Berserk 369 was the most recent chapter. Now that that's settled, Berserk's life kinda blows right now. His wife left him, his girlfriend is in its clutches, while both her and her are in Guts' boyfriend's clutches. It's a twisted love rectangle that barely actually exists, but it's a funny way to think about it. Shirk and Finese are looking for Guts while the elf world is crumbling around them. As we remember, Guts is deep in a cavern of darkness, probably too sad to even respond if he were to hear Shriek's Shirka, yeah, she shrieks again anyway. Puck is in awe at the absolute state of things. It really is all coming apart. Shadow blobs circle around a group below, while half the gang is making an attempt at finding security. So yeah, Guts is fricked up. Not physically, well, yes physically, but what else is new? But also emotionally, but also what else is new? But this time is different. He was on the verge of some closure. Things were gonna work out. Now though, looking pretty rough, buddy. Cut yourself a slack or two, though. A little tiny wisp did come off Griffith's hair or something that time you swung at him. That's a really good amount of progress considering the last couple interactions you've had with the guy. But I get it. The Barites of depression weigh him down more than ever right now. Poor distraught Guts. We get glimpses around the island and various destroyings occurring. Not all is destroyed, though. Remember when Roderick almost got killed by dark blob jewels? Well, he's safe, and Berserk can safely move forward. The goopers taint the ocean's waves with a goopiness. Yeah. But for some reason they can't handle the seawater, which is very convenient for Lord Roderick. They start dumping crap overboard to help out the crew members that are in the water. If I were to spend 10 years on a boat or be attacked by stuff around a boat, I definitely want Roderick to be the one protecting me. The guy's a saint. A lot of folks are dashed against a cliff face, but some make it to relative safety. Isidro questions reality. It is real. Too real. Danon can sense what's coming. A vanishing of fairy-type bodies is happening. Isma begins to disappear. She doesn't get it. He doesn't get it either. Right before his eyes, she's gone. And Danon soon follows. So much magic lost in this collapse. Their physical fairy forms couldn't cut it, I guess. A whole slew of magical beings just gone in a Thanos snap of devastating proportions. Maybe not as devastating as Thanos snap, because that was like trillions of people, but Isidro hasn't seen that movie, I'm pretty sure, so to him it's all too much. Griffith is trash. I'll be the absolute first one to say it. He caused this stuff. Let's get him. We cut back to Guts. He's alone. Spirit branch in the distance, taunting him. The peace they reached, lost in an instant. Only despair remains. What is there even to say, really? Spirit folk are assumedly locked in a different dimension, if not dead, blipped entirely. Perhaps they can reappear elsewhere. I'm betting that's the case. One video I watched like 3 years ago, a guy said this kind of thing wouldn't ever happen. And at the time I knew he was an idiot, but I didn't call him out on it. You know what? I might make a video about that. Until then, or until I make a recap video when the next chapter that's already released releases, I'm sorry, Guts. I'm praying for you. I'm killing Griffith in my dreams for you. I'm writing fanfic about you slapping him on the bum so hard his body explodes for you. Amongst other things. May the God Hand, minus Griffith, bless you with a fist bump.